Today, we got the official announcement for MLB The Show 25, featuring Paul Skeens, Ellie De La Cruz, and Gunnar Henderson gracing the cover for the first time, a multi-athlete cover for MLB The Show. But if you look a bit deeper, you notice next to Paul Skeens is the LSU logo. Of course, referencing the LSU Tigers, the team that Paul Skeens was drafted from in 2023. Does this mean that we're about to get real college teams in MLB The Show 25? Leave a like down below on this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about it. Year after year, we have the same discussions. Road to the Show seems bland. It's the same thing year after year, and we want more innovation, specifically on the path to getting our player to the show. We have not seen a college baseball game since 2007 when MVP NCAA 07 released. The final game in the EA-developed MVP Baseball series today is looked upon very fondly, and it's heralded for many ahead-of-its-time features. It was a very deep game, and it featured a stadium creator, something that MLB The Show did not develop into its own game until 2021. It is a very different feeling. The metal bat is forever enriched into our minds. And today we see a big push of getting college games back on the market. This year marked the first iteration of EA's college football series under the new NIL landscape. That was the first game in the college football series in 11 years, and the passion that EA put into it was quite evident. The game is received as one of the best sports games in years. And now there's growing talk that we could see a revival of the NCAA basketball series, as both EA and 2K are looking into developing it. So getting back to MLB The Show, the LSU logo placed right beside Paul Skeens is significant. I think that all but confirms there will be some form of college iteration within MLB The Show 25. We did receive a survey from San Diego Studios a couple months back where they had hinted towards a Diamond Dynasty card series that would feature a player with his collegiate squad. It's something, as MLB The Show fans, we've talked about for quite some time, as we've seen Madden and 2K add in college integration within their games many years back. Now, of course, the relationship between Major League Baseball and college baseball isn't quite the same as it is with the NFL and NBA. A lot of MLB players never actually went to college. A lot of them signed from other countries in the international pool, and a lot were drafted out of high school. But nonetheless, it would be a very fun inclusion within MLB The Show 25. Specifically, think about your road to the show's player path. If you could create your player and get to choose from a handful of college teams, play a couple games, and then you get to the scouting showcase, that would deeply enrich your player's history and really help you build that personal connection in an RPG game as MLB The Show markets it. Now, I absolutely do not believe that we're going to get all college teams. You know, the NCAA football game that came out in 2024, yeah, we're not going to get every team from the SEC, the ACC, the Big Ten, the Big 12, the Pac-2, or I guess a couple teams are like the Pac-7. I think it's going to be this next year. Like Fresno State's going there, for example. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's more realistic that we get a couple bigger name schools, you know, like LSU, which has seen some big standouts within Major League Baseball. Vanderbilt could be another one. Maybe Florida. There's a lot of big college baseball schools that they could add. It won't include every school, I highly doubt, but a couple different choices. Think of NBA 2K16. When they had Spike Lee direct the My Career series that season, there was, I believe, about a dozen-ish colleges that you could choose from, and you could play a couple of games there before you actually began your NBA career. I'm thinking it's a lot more likely that is what we see. There's also a chance that this does not affect something like franchise and Road to the Show, that it could be purely likeness, like we talked about with Diamond Dynasty. I know Topps has gotten pretty deep into their college branding, as the court ruling on NIL, name, image, and likeness, allows college athletes to sign these deals using their likeness that they could not do before. It is possible that we're going to see that come into play. I think this also bodes well for the chance of upcoming draft content. But of course, I think the biggest hope that we have is that this will be something that helps out those offline game modes. Your franchise, think of how that could change the MLB draft. Modes like franchise are all about world and connection building. You are essentially developing your own universe of what Major League Baseball is. So being able to draft a player from your own alma mater would just add to the world building at your disposal and make everything seem a lot more realistic. I think the likelihood of all of this is only aided by the fact that the game will be exclusively on the current gen consoles, that being the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X/S, and also the Nintendo Switch. We talked there's probably going to be some limitations with the Switch console, and there's definitely some up in the airedness, if that's a word, about the Switch 2 coming out a little bit after the release of MLB The Show 25 on the 14th for early access and 18th worldwide launch. It's likely that the Switch is going to be a little bit watered down version of the main game on the PlayStation and Xbox consoles, but I definitely think that upgraded hardware only boosts our chance of seeing some really innovative additions with college teams into MLB The Show 25. That makes me just that much more excited that this is going to be something more than a simple branding deal that's going to alter the way Diamond Dynasty cards look. I think that we have a lot of reason to be excited, and I want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. If they do add a select few college teams, who would you want to see? Obviously, I'd like the Minnesota Gophers to get in there. There wouldn't be much reason. There are very few MLB players ever coming from the University of Minnesota, Ski-U-Mah, but maybe. A man can dream, right? Very exciting news nonetheless. Reminder, we've got the worldwide trailer reveal on the 4th of February. That's a week from today, next Tuesday. Going to be very exciting, and I'm definitely excited to share that news with you guys. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy this video, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. The Show 25 is going to be a big one, and I can't wait for it. Thank you guys for watching this one. I'll see you guys next time. Hold on a second. We have to talk about this. I just found out that high school is also going to be in Road to the Show for MLB The Show 25. Read here. Forge your baseball journey. Ignite your passion and build your path to greatness from high school right to the Hall of Fame. Take on returning fan favorite modes, blah, blah, blah. High school is coming to Road to the Show, maybe franchise, but having that in college in MLB The Show is going to be awesome and truly revolutionize the Road to the Show mode to a point that we have never seen it before. This is amazing news. All right, so thanks for watching.